your gloves off. You got to hold your hand behind your back. You got one hand on the stick. What was that whole, and then you're the one that got the puck out. What was that whole sequence like for you?
Yeah, I mean, Greener obviously had a great hit there. Skate came flying around, caught me across the top of the hand, and I was just trying not to bleed all over the ice, honestly. And you know, in the instance of potentially having to block a shot, just didn't really want my hand out there, so I tried to hold it behind me for as long as I could. But guys did a great job, just staying in lanes. It was an extended penalty kill, and then we were fortunate to get out of the zone there and get off the ice.
So of course, even if you had to, you would have blocked the shot without the glove, eh?
I mean, I probably would have tried. Yeah, just but fortunate that we didn't have to put ourselves in that situation. There was a lot of other huge blocks by other guys during that sequence, and I didn't have to do it. I know Sammy was laying out, Timmer. We did a great job of keeping it out of our net and then getting out of the zone.
How's Jordan's skate?
Oh, I was feeling good. Yeah, no, it was missed everything important. So yeah, happy and very, very fortunate to not have to deal with anything too serious.
Beck, knowing what this building is like normally in a regular visit, how prepared are you? How curious are you to see what this is going to be tonight in this place?
Yeah, I think it's going to be an electric atmosphere for sure. You play here on a Saturday night in the regular season, and it feels like the roof's going to come off. So I can't imagine it's going to be any different, if not louder. So I think we're very excited to just get out there and feel that energy and play in front of it.
Are you hoping for another Ben's brawl like we saw last year?
No, I think we're obviously hoping just to play hockey out there. That was definitely an exciting spectacle to watch, but. No, it's been a tight-fought series with these guys throughout the regular season and now into the playoffs. So I think we're ultimately just focused on our game and excited to have a good one out there.
What are you focusing on as far as you guys knew you had to get better in some areas than you were in Game 2? What was the biggest thing? Because Lindy said he really liked practice yesterday. What are some biggest things that you guys have been focusing on the last day or two?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing first and foremost is just turning the page, right? It's a quick series. Games are happening, every second day throughout the whole thing, and the ability to, whether it's a win or a loss, I think just reset your system and go out there and focus on the little things that we need to improve on is the biggest thing. And you're going to find those things within wins, and you're going to find them within losses. So I think for us it was just, dialing in on the few details that we want to iron out and change to give us a better chance to win.
Talking about skated with Sam Carrick. What has that been like to see Sam return from the injury, and what would he bring to the roster when he's back in the lineup?
Yeah, obviously, Ricky's a great veteran player in our lineup. We saw it when he was in the lineup there throughout the end of the regular season before the injury, just how effective he can be. He's great in the face-off circle. He's great on the forecheck. And he scored a lot of big goals for us, too, in a limited amount of time. So when that time is, when he checks back in for us, whenever that is, he's obviously a key part to us winning hockey games and a staple down there on that fourth line.
You talked about turning the page quickly. Is it easier thinking about Punet's game when you won 3 in Boston?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we have a confidence in our group that we can play on the road. Obviously, that's a tough thing to do at times, but it's a huge thing for us to be able to lean on, knowing that we were able to play our game in a hostile environment, and it's something we'll lean on moving forward here for sure.
I don't know if you've talked to Tage, but how have you just observed him the past 24, 48 hours coming off of that tough game too?
I mean, he's an ultimate professional. He's one of the leaders on our team. Works at his craft every single day, is extremely detailed in what he does, and yeah, absolutely no doubts that he's going to come out there and put his best performance forward. We have all the trust in him. He's scored big goals for us throughout the entire regular season. He's a huge reason we are where we are, and yeah, I mean, one game definitely obviously doesn't define him. He's an incredible player, and yeah, we expect nothing but greatness from him every time he steps on the ice.
You never want to turn the puck over.
Yeah, every team's different. You're going to have teams, like you're saying, that will capitalize on odd man rushes and things like that. And so managing the puck throughout the neutral zone is paramount when you have a team that can transition as quickly as they can with the skill set that they have to do it. So, no, that's definitely a huge focus of ours is, making them have to travel 200 feet with the puck and get through us at every level of the game is a huge reason that we'll, have to contain them for us to be successful.
You play a lot with Jordan Green, 5-on-5, and he doesn't always get a lot of credit because he doesn't score a lot of goals. You don't notice. What do you notice being your line mate and being out there with him?
Yeah, Greener's he has an incredible stick. He's a big body, you know, strong on pucks, strong in battles, and yeah, he's one of those players that both on the kill and 5-on-5, you know, he has an ability to disrupt plays, and then you see it a lot in the offensive zone. When he's able to get it below the goal line, it's really hard to take the puck from him. Zone entries on the penalty kill, he does a great job of taking up space and shutting down plays just over the blue line. So, like you said, he's someone that I've had the pleasure of playing a lot with, and you know, we just want to continue to keep building on our game together.
Beck, your team's already been through the 1-1 split of the first two games once this playoff. What do you take from that experience and apply to this? What's going to be the key to taking control in Game 3 for this team?
Yeah, I think experience is everything. Like you said, we can lean on our experience from round one, and I think it's just motivation too, right? Like you can come out of a series and play 2 poor games and be up 2-0. You can play 2 great games and be down 2-0, and you know, we're in a situation where we're tied 1-1. It's all even coming in here, and then we can basically just reset, and it's a new series. And we're just focused on Game 3, trying to get back to the way we play, and I think that's going to, you know, give us the best opportunity to win.
You saw that same team last year in the playoffs. After games, what strikes you about what's for Montreal in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think you look at the Tampa Bay series with them. They're very. They've been able to be very consistent. You know, every goal or game was a 1-goal game. You know, their ability to hold on to leads. I think, you know, every team that comes into the playoffs, I think, has that ability. You know, so they're a team that we know. You know, we need to come out and be strong in the first period. We want to try to be as aggressive as we can in those first 5 to 10 minutes and kind of establish our game, and then just build on it from there. Because, you know, you've seen it. They've been a mature group that's been able to find different ways to win, and you know, I think we've been no different, and it's going to make for a fun series that way.